Top of the day, top of the day. Go ahead and grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, because we about to critically think on this episode of Snack Time. Now, for people that don't know, now you know. It is your boy Snaxx. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hello. I'm back like I never left. You feel me? I'm back like what they had back in the 80s, but we don't condone that. Feel me? Say no to drugs. Point, but how's everybody doing today? Oh, feel me? Ah man, it feels good to be back in front of a microphone, back in front of a camera. I want to see, make sure I'm not tripping. All right, cool. I had to adjust. I don't know if that really did too much, but I want to make sure I'm looking at it. But how's it going? Everybody doing cool? Man, I'm trying to get comfortable. You feel me? My knee over here, I finally popped it. Trying to get everything right. But look, I know. Snaxx, man, what's going on? Feel me? What's happening? If you don't know who I am, all right, let me go ahead and give you a rundown. My name, the government. Everybody will ask me, hey, cause you know what's crazy? People of the internet, people of YouTube, people of YouTube, Twitter, and whatever else social media platform this finds its way on, is that I can say probably 75% of the people in my life don't know my real name. Crazy, huh? Crazy. How does 75% of people don't know your name? Well, because I don't tell them. I don't tell them. But you feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all though. You feel me? And telling y'all, feel me? I'm gonna tell them. So because of you, the people of the internet and people of watching this video, the other people, the other 75% of the people in my life will now know my real name. And that sounds pretty cool. But my name, drum roll please. My name is Richard. Oh my goodness, no. My name is Richard. Hello, everybody. But I go by Snaxx. I know what you're thinking. Where does Snaxx come from? Well, that's a very, very, very short story. Before I would go in high school. So when I was in high school, went to Elkins High School. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought that's the Knights. You feel me? E's house. You feel me? Shout out to people that's in Elkins. Even though that school was kind of cool. It was cool. So before practice, I was on a football team. We had a vending machine. So boom, we walk in, right? Walk in through the door, bah. To your right, vending machine. So you know me. Go get some food. Come on now. So we would go there and they had these baked barbecue chips. Now this is back when baked chips first really came out. So they was hot. They was on fire. And your boy Snaxx used to go ahead and grab two of them things. You feel me? Not one, but two. You feel me? Not uno, but dos. Shout out to my baby for teaching me that Spanish. I love you, baby. Now, used to grab two of them baked barbecue chips. You feel me? And I used to bust them down, right? One of them used to get buzzed down on the way there. You know how like sometimes you go to the fast food restaurant, you feel me? And then you order the meal, but then you on the drive back, you bust it down the fries, and then when you get to the crib, you may not have fries, and it's kind of suck. So I heard some people buy two fries. I think I may start doing that. I don't know. Then I feel like I'm a big guy, I'm a fat guy. But it's okay to be fat, right? But that's basically what it was. So I would open the chips up, and I would say just casually strolling a walk from the vending machine to the varsity locker room, it shouldn't take you no more than a minute. Man, yeah, the bag one was gone by the time I hit the corner. Feel me? By the time I hit the corner, the first 30 seconds, bag one is about to be gone. Once I finally hit the door to the varsity locker room, I'm throwing bag one in the trash because it's done. That bag two is now going to get buzzed down. Feel what I'm saying? So my coach would see me do this like clockwork. So he said, he caught me lacking. Boom, caught me when I got the first bag, and he saw the bag in my hand, but he caught me putting it in the doll in the back of the machine for bad number 2. He said, "Hey, you eat a lot of chips." He said, "You know what? I'm gonna start calling your ass Snaxx." I said, "Oh, I like it. I like it. It sounds pretty cool." And then later on that practice, he told the rest of the coaches, because our coach called my name and he was like, "Oh, no, coach, that's not his name. You feel me? His name is Snack. That mother junker be eating." I said, "Oh." He said, "Oh, okay, boom bop." And that's how Snack started. And then once I left from my high school, I kind of continued on with that name into my college. And for my first college, I went to Central Methodist University. No, this is not Central Methodist University. Where I'm at right now is at Lamar University, but we'll keep going. So went to Central Methodist University, and that's really where the name really stuck. And I used to go, I no longer introduce myself as Richard. I always introduce myself as Snaxx to anybody and everybody that ever met me. So I would go out of my way, and then they'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? What's your name?" And I said, "Oh, my name is Snaxx." And that was always a cool conversation starter. And I like that. It was pretty fun. Like, Snaxx. Like, and it was an icebreaker for people as well. I don't think people understand that. That was a really big icebreaker, because now you kind of don't feel intimidated. In this society, you feel me? If you are a fit, you feel me? If you were fit, good looking, sexy, handsome, strong guy, you know what I'm saying? Especially a black male, some people get intimidated. But once you hear Snaxx, like, all intimidation factors go out the window. Every last intimidation, every last fear you even thought you had go out the window when you hear a grown man say his name is Snaxx. So it was always fun, and I enjoyed it. Now, as I continue going, like I said my name. Wow. The school I'm at right now is Lamar University. I am a junior, soon to be senior, inshallah, and I will be getting my bachelor's degree in psychology, and then inshallah I'll be going to pursue my master's and get my doctorate for psychology as well. What I want to do in my life? Well, I want to be an elementary school counselor as well as a family therapist. Why? Oh man, there's so many. Why not? Is my first response to a lot of people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? For me, why would I not want to help the generation after me become a better generation and give them the game and give them knowledge and help them become better human beings? I don't see why I wouldn't do that. I don't see why other people wouldn't do that. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. You for me be able to give the game back and see the world. Excuse me. See the world that has grown and changed, but give them the tools to attack this world that some of us didn't have. And as we all know, you feel me? We always say that to when we speak about our children in a family sense, in the future sense, where it's like, I'm gonna make sure my kid knows X, Y, Z, and A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. I just want to do that for every kid that I can, as well as every family. I want to help them out. So I was about to point at my shirt, like, at that wrong. Somebody signed me. But I work for a company called Little Kickers, and I don't have anything on me that represents it that I usually do. Maybe just because, you know what I'm saying, I gave them away. But it's okay though. I gave them away to the kids. It was a good cause. But I work for Little Kickers, and that's a beautiful program and everything else. And as I dive deep into everything, and when you hear me talking, you come to tune in to more and more episodes, then you will also be a part of it. And you will be like, oh, give me a second. There we go. You will also enjoy it, and you will hear about all the stories I have with Little Kickers. Amazing stories. Shout out to Jalen and Liz for giving me the opportunity to be a coach over there and allowing me to be myself and accepting me for who I am. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all are enjoying this podcast, enjoying me. You feel me? Do that. There's a lot of people in my life, you guys, that have supported me that, you feel me, I can't even thank enough. My family and everything else, but this is not the time for shout outs. Why am I here? Why are you here? You feel me? And that's a great question. I'm here because I want to change the world. Dead serious. Had to pause the dramatic effect, the stare down into the camera, to zoom in, like, he wants to change the world. And I'm going to. I'm going to change the world one child, one person, one individual at a time, one animal at a time. You feel me? It really, I'm going to be changing the world every single day of every single second that I can, and to make this world a better place for my family and everybody else's family as well, so that we can live in a world where it's peace and tranquility and love. Now, who am I? Well, that's a complicated yet simple question. Simple answer is I'm another statistic in the eyes of the world. I'm another number, another just being on this earth. If you ask my family, I am funny, butthole. I am loving and I am caring. If you ask my girlfriend, I am the best guy in the world, and there's no wrong. You feel me, in the world, and she loves me unconditionally and all this other stuff. And but to me, I just feel like I'm a regular pedestrian, a regular guy in the street, just trying to do good. That's who I think I am. I'm a Muslim man. I do have a strong faith. I've been a revert for 3 going on 4 years now, and that has probably been the best decision I have made in my life. You feel me? That has helped me spiritually, that helped me emotionally, that helped me physically, it helped me mentally, it helped me become a better person. It helped me even get to this point in my life where I'm actually going back to looking at a podcast. So this isn't my first podcast. For those of you who don't know, if you're new here, I've had two other podcasts. One of them was called Our Snaxx Got You Tripping. Another one was called Being the Evolution. And sadly, but not sadly, because everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't be at this point, and you wouldn't be here looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, if that didn't happen. But the other two podcasts didn't work out, and inshallah, we have time, and I'll be able to dive deep and, what I'm saying, get into why each of those didn't happen. But it was okay though. You feel me? Because we're here now. Now, why the podcast? What's the purpose of this podcast? What do you want from us? I don't want nothing from y'all. The podcast is ultimately really just a me thing, if I'm being real. Y'all are just watching my story unfold. And y'all get a glimpse, a preview. Because listen, the people that support me now, right, really listen to this. Y'all are going to be so happy. So happy. Because this is going to take off. This podcast is going to be a top tier podcast in the near future. You're going to turn on your TV one day and may see me. And now I'm capping. Feel me? Just because I don't think I wouldn't be on the TV. I don't really like going out there. I don't really have social media. I'm not really big on social media. I have TikTok and Instagram. And I don't really be on them in the sense of I don't post on there. Now I may start posting on TikTok for my podcast views, if that is something that I do pursue. And on Instagram, I definitely don't post. I think my last post was on my birthday, or not my birthday technically, but when I had some friends come over for my birthday. So that was pretty fun. But I'm really not a social media guy. I'm really an average dude. I stay out of the loop for a lot of things. So anything news related, I really don't know. For me, I would say if it doesn't have value to my life, I really probably don't know it, nor do I want to know about it, because a lot of the stuff on this social media and in the world is negative and pointless stuff. Excuse me. Please excuse me. It's very much so pointless, and in my personal opinion, because it me talking about nothing. A whole lot of negative stuff, a whole lot of people giving opinions that aren't warranted, aren't needed. And then some people just be doing stuff for the views, and I don't know. I don't think there's no point in you putting that inside of your head and putting that in your body, really, because what does it serve? It's not helping you out at all. And if it's to pass time by, there are a lot of things that you can pass time by that are productive. Do you understand? There's a lot of things you can be doing productive to pass your time by, instead of just sitting looking at your phone for 20 hours a day. You feel me? Yeah, I've just seen some crazy screen times. I've seen some 19s, and I've seen some 18s. I've seen a lot of double digits, honestly, on the screen time, which is, hey, it is what it is. I'm not here to judge. I'm not perfect. You feel me? Don't judge me. They'll start trying to nitpick. You do X, Y, Z. Hey, I'm a regular guy. But as well as, let me see what I got down here. Yeah, you got, for those people as well, I do not have I'm not that great. I'm also not bad, but I'm not great at having schedules and having certain things in place. Oh man, there we go. We're good again. Um, yeah, I'm not good at having those things in place like that. I'm really a go with the flow guy. If it's one thing my girlfriend probably doesn't like that much about me, is that I do go with the flow so much that I don't really have plans. I really just be living the life, and I just have complete faith in the law that wherever I go is supposed to happen, is meant to happen, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, I don't, so on that note, it's like, but I do have some things written down here, which is, so if you do see me look down, that is why. I did talk about that. Okay, boom. So as you heard, I miss my girlfriend. Obviously, I've been in a relationship for a year now, and I know in my religion sense, I'm not supposed to have a girlfriend in a technical sense, but Allah knows my intentions, so all is well. I do love her and I do care for her. I don't know if you can see her anywhere on the camera, but she is on the walls. I don't know if you can see her, and I don't necessarily feel like trying to flip the whole camera, then try to set you back up. So just take my word. Take my word that the pictures are over here. As you can see, I'm also a Raiders fan. You definitely can see that. Raider Nation. We got Jimmy Garoppolo at QB over Derek Carr. I feel like they were saying QB. Jimmy Garoppolo just has a high winning percentage. But obviously, like I said, a huge football fan, as well as over there next to my girlfriend and I's picture, I have a Josh Jacob plaque as well. I'm an advocate of football. I love football. That is something that's a hobby, a pastime that I probably will never get old of. And I became a Raiders fan ever since I was younger. 'Cause I played for the Missouri City Raiders, and then in my middle school, I played for the Quad Valley Raiders. And then at my high school, I played for the Knights, which I kind of convinced myself that basically is a Raider. And then for my college, I definitely didn't play for nothing that was related to a Raider. I was an Eagle. And now I'm a Cardinal, which is funny. But I love football though. I used to play defensive tackle and a little bit of linebacker, you feel me? And if Coach wasn't playing no games, I really could have played running back. You feel me? Really could have got us a couple touchdowns, you feel me, on the 1 yard line, the tutty. You feel me? I ain't getting tackled by one man. But it's neither here nor there. You feel me? The football career is pretty much almost, I would say, over, because I haven't really thought about it. But I'm most definitely still in shape. I'll get out there and bust some butts out here. You feel me? I'll get out here. You feel me? I'll be clamping people up at DB. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else out there that think they can, you know what I'm saying, route me up, you feel me? Hit me up. Yeah, I ducking no smoke. Not ducking none of it. You hear me? I'll lock you up. You feel me? Put the seatbelt on you. You feel me? And cradle you to sleep, because, man, you ain't gonna get out of it. But those are things there. I met my girlfriend. I was that whole thing stemmed from me talking about my girlfriend, which was funny. But I met my girlfriend in Missouri when we was at school. She was a wrestler. I was a football player. Then we both left school. Ironically, we both left school at the same time, but we just didn't know. I mean, I left for my own reasons and my personal things, and I ended up going to Lamar, and she left, and she ended up going back home and studying her own little dilly dads and doing her thing. And eventually she just hit me up, you know what I'm saying? She was feeling the guy, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all, a very handsome, good looking man here, you know. I lift, you know what I'm saying? I lift big weights, heavy weights, you know what I'm saying? Swole guy, world's strongest man type vibes, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Hey, I know y'all can see that, but it's still moving. But yeah, heavy weights, you know what I'm saying? Big guy. So she was feeling me. I respectfully so, you know what I'm saying? I love it. And then I was feeling her, obviously. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I mean, all around, just a beautiful woman, inside and out. And yeah, so salute to her. As well as I have two sisters, one brother. I don't really need to say too much about them. They know how we rock. Love them to the death of me. And even though they be on some other stuff sometimes, love them to the death of me. But that's pretty much it about like the actual people in my life. I really wanted this first one to not be too crazy, too long. You feel me? I wanted to kind of get those little jitterbugs out the way. Those little ba, ba, ba. I wanted to say, did I do anything else? Did I miss anything on my list right here? Said that. Boom, ba. I did. Pretty excited about that. But the podcast, please listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. This podcast here is meant for the people. I know a lot of podcasts. Actually, I watch only a couple, and I haven't heard none of my podcasts probably say that, except for one. But this podcast is meant for y'all. Yes, I'm the one talking. Yes, I'm the one that probably I'm going to have the guests and have different people come on here and everything else. But this podcast is for y'all. You have any topics in mind? You have any things you wish to get off your chest? Please don't hesitate to hit me up. All my stuff for excuse me, all my contact information will be in the description below. Actually, while I'm bringing that up, please like, comment, subscribe. Please share it. You feel me? We will be posting once a week every day. I said, wow, once a week every day. What a guy. What a guy. I just told a lot. But we'll be posting once a week. Or I will be posting once a week. And I hope that you'll be here with me on this journey. I want y'all to know that I'm going to be consistent. That was what made all the other ones that glimpse into it. That's what messed up my other two podcasts, what consistency. So for sure, I'm going to be consistent with this one. I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that, and I'm going to hold myself accountable, especially because of Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? I'm fasting right now. Hence, I probably lost a lot of weight due to fasting, which is mashallah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. That was that these things are happening, and this is a beautiful time for me to grow closer spiritually, physically, mentally, and overall just betterment of my life and be closer with Allah. So like I said, I hope y'all can be a part of this journey with me. I hope to bring a lot of people along with me. I hope to motivate the world. I hope to change the world, and I hope that y'all can help me as well with that. And how do we change the world together? Well, this message here, if it hits you, and the previous messages, I say previous messages, this is the first one. Future messages, if they hit you and you feel like this is something that other people need to hear, then please don't hesitate to share it. Please don't hesitate to hit me up. I'm most definitely, and I think a lot of people say that, but I am for sure a person that you can hit up, and I will respond back to you. You feel me? I most definitely will respond back to the people that want to actually talk to me and be a part of my life and want to be a part of this journey. Thank y'all so much. Obviously, right now I have no viewers as well, so inshallah that changes. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day. You feel me? This is not, like I said, I don't want this to be too crazy for y'all. I got some good stuff coming for future episodes, so please be on the lookout for that. Like I said, whenever I post the one a week, just know a week from then, boom, again and again and again, again and 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 again. Oh wow. But I love y'all. I love everybody that's watching this video. Thank y'all for being a part of this journey. I can't wait to see how we change the world together. But until then, and until next time, have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace.